This is the Veymax X4 Roadster. Quite amazing electric skateboard, I may say. And I'm gonna share with you what I like and what I don't like about it today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride around the city and show you these amazing wheels, battery, what it looks like underneath, and whether or not it's comfortable. Coming up next. Just get used to it. First up, let's do a hill climb. I'm gonna go to the bottom, I'm gonna go right up to the top. It's got a maximum allowable weight of 330 pounds, which is a lot heavier than I am, which is good. I am 265. And for me, like if it can get up this hill, that's plenty for me around this city. Let me go to the bottom of the hill and we get started. We're doing about 5 miles an hour at the top, but it made it up, no problem. Once I adjusted and put it in the proper speed, I put it to pro mode here, it ate up that hill, no problems whatsoever. So not only does it allow somebody big and heavy like myself to ride around the city, but it doesn't weigh a ton. It weighs about 9.3 kilos, which is what, about 20 pounds? And you know, it's made of fiberglass and Canadian maple, which is always nice. I like to see that. Maple is used for so many different things, and it's so sturdy, but it's also flexible. So, you know, that coupled with the fiberglass is making this really quite comfortable to ride around. Anyhow, in the next one, I'm gonna show you guys all about these amazing tires coming up next. One of the things I'm absolutely loving about the Veymax is the fact that it has these 105 millimeter jelly wheels. And in fact, underneath the carriage, it's just lovely. Let me show you. The jelly wheels themselves are 105 by 65, and they say they are 78As. What that means is that when I'm riding around the tarmac, when I'm going across some of the bumps, it's absolutely lovely. The actual trucks themselves are really quite flexible, and I'm tightening them up to my weight, but of course you can adjust that. There's a really large battery here, 244 watt hours. And at the back, the controller, and the powering on and off is super simple. Just a simple button press and it turns off, simple button press, and it boots right up. It also comes with this, at the back here, it comes with lights, which, you know, during the daytime I've got them on, but you know, they're not super bright, but you can attach these if you like or not. They come in a little package. Took me, it's 4 bolts. It's super easy to turn on. But if you're gonna be doing some riding at night, highly recommend you put the lights on. And also while I'm back here, it has these bumpers, which is super handy because, you know, if I drop that on the ground, if I run into a wall or something like that, it's not gonna damage the wood, which I think is absolutely lovely. Anywho, let me just show you how comfortable this is as I ride off around the block here. Alrighty, here we go. Whoop. It actually has the, I almost got thrown off there. It has the ability to go forwards, or if you are stopped, you can actually click on the controller here and switch it. And now I'm gonna go backwards, which is kind of unnerving. So here we go, anywho. Double click the power button. I'm now going forwards, and you can just see how it eats up all the bumps. It's really quite smooth, and I'm not worried about little cracks, a few little stones, and that sort of thing, because these jelly wheels just eat it right up. Just do a complete circle here back. Yeah, it's really quite comfortable. Also, while I'm riding along here, this controller is so smooth. Love it. 4 power settings, top speed about almost 30 miles an hour. It's so about 50 kilometers an hour at the top end. I'm not gonna go that fast, but this is really quite lovely. As I said, really comfortable. What I have found riding around the last few days on the Veymax is that it's got plenty of power. Twin 500 watt motors at the back just delivers beautiful, smooth power. And using this particular controller, it's really easy. It's got a little display on it, which just basically allows me to see whether I'm in low, medium, high, or even professional speed limits, if you like. As I said before, the top end of this is about 29 miles an hour. And I think if you were lighter than me, then that would be certainly something you could achieve. I don't want to be going 30 miles an hour on an electric skateboard. I think that's kind of dangerous, especially if I'm not wearing, elbow pads, knee pads, and everything else. But this thing is absolutely delightful. Let me just show you some of the ways that, just carving and riding around in this safe area here, looking at all the bumps. Let me just show you what that looks like. And then I'm going to show you what I like and what I don't like about the Veymax. So, the verdict, Veymax Roadster X4. What didn't I like? What did I like? Well, I gotta say the power was fantastic. The jelly wheels, those 105 millimeter jelly wheels are amazing. It makes things so smooth. Plenty of power with those two twin 500 watt motors. The overall design, really nice and sticky on the board itself. Found the trucks were really easy to adjust, and I could make them, a little tighter, a little firmer, depending on my riding style or your riding style. I love the fact that it has a max weight capacity of 330 pounds. Makes it a big guy approved for sure. I'd say the only minor thing is that it's, even though it only weighs about 20 pounds or 9 kilos, there's no handle on the side for carrying it around. So, there are some other models out there that have the little cut out part here, but of course that would take away from rigidity as well, so maybe that's not necessary. It isn't, as I said, it's not particularly heavy. You can carry it around with one hand, no problems whatsoever. All in all, Veymax, the Roadster X4, big guy approved. Absolutely love it. Big guy approved. Now it's time for some cake.